Hello, welcome back to TDM, the Dystopian Man. So please like and subscribe. I do apologize for the mic on the last video, but as you can see, I've got that sorted now. Ledger link in the description. So we're in the crypto bull run. You want to keep your crypto safe. You can also donate. Links down below. Crypto, we set anything on Ether Chain, Cardano, and Bitcoin. So let's get into it. Just gonna have a quick look at the market. So as you can see, we're in a bit of a pullback at the moment. Bitcoin is down 3% in the last 24 hours. Ether's down 4.95% in the last 24 hours at 3,053. We're still seeing beautiful prices. I mean, if you look at Bitcoin, it's 87,000, still up 15.81% for the last 7 days. Then we've got Solana that was tearing at $209, down 4.21%, but still up 5% for the week. BNB 615. 0.17, which is down 5.8% in the last 24 hours, but in the last 7 days, still up 2.93%. Dogecoin down 8.20 in the last 24 hours, still up 84.24% for the week. XRP up 11.65% in the past 24 hours and up 42.70 for the week. I still think XRP is a steal, and we're going to be talking about that today. And then we've got Cardano, which is up 1.34% in the last 24 hours, up 37% for the week. And Tron in the top 10. I can't stand this coin. Down 1%, up 11%, 11.28% in the last 7 days at 17 cents of that coin. And as you can see, everything is slightly on a pullback at the moment. Just want to try see what optimism is down to, because I may add on to the trade. Optimism, I might have to add on to that trade. So we're going to get straight into it anyway. And analysts say anything less than a 40x for XRP this cycle is manipulation. Reveals XRP price targets. That is crazy. That is crazy. Now, it's like I've been saying with XRP. Do we think it's going to be worth more before the lawsuit, after the lawsuit? While Gens is in office, after Gens is in office? Before we get regulation, after we get regulation? Before Ripple IPO, if they ever do, after Ripple IPO? Before RULSD gets internet institutional adoption, after Ripple RUSD gets institutional adoption? These are all questions that I've been asking myself, and why I've just been stacking XRP. Like I said, there's going to be 2 different monetary systems on the way. We know what the BRICS currency looks like, and we're going to get into that as well. But with that being said, what's going to link the 2 systems? Because like I said earlier, it's not going to be SWIFT. And this is why I'm still buying XRP. In my opinion, XRP under $1 is a steal. So a renowned market analyst recently suggested that anything less than a 40x increase for XRP this cycle could signal market manipulation. Well, let's be honest, we've been seeing market manipulation for XRP for a while, just in terms of them suppressing the price with a lawsuit. So following XRP's underperformance during the last bullish cycle, market watcher Egrag is confident that the altcoin now stands more solid regulatory ground, which he believes should lead to a remarkable price surge. XRP's previous cycle high reached only $1.96, falling short of its all-time high of $3.30 in his latest analysis. Egrag attributed I can't say that word, the underperformance primarily to the legal actions from the US Securities and Exchange Commission against Ripple, like I just said. The battle led to massive XRP sell-offs and delistings from several major exchanges across the US and Canada. The lawsuit affected XRP's potential, limiting its value in a cycle where many other crypto assets saw historic gains. But now we've just seen it get back listed on Robinhood, and we're seeing the XRP ETFs. That's all. They also, if once they come into play, and we get the XRP ETFs, and as we know, ETFs are a multi-year story. And this is what I'm saying as well with Bitcoin. When we look at Bitcoin being the most successful ETF in history, when we look at the gold ETFs, there were more inflows as the years went on. So just because this has been the most successful ETF in history, doesn't mean that it's not going to continue to happen. Does it mean that this is going to be the biggest that it's ever going to be for money deposited, and it's never going to get bigger than this? That people aren't digesting what's really happening in the cryptocurrency industry. So XRP potential for 40x gains in the current cycle. Now, with Judge Annalisa Torres ruling in July 2023 that XRP is not a security, regulatory clarity appears to be creating the pathway for XRP to reclaim and potentially surpass its previous highs. For context, this ruling has brought legitimacy to XRP, which could translate into massive price growth. ECRAG argues that the market's response to the clarity should ideally see XRP achieving a minimum of 40x gains from its cycle low of 28 cents. If XRP reaches threshold, it would imply a price target of around $11. So it's still under $1. If this comes true, which he says, it's still under $1. EGRAG believes anything short of this 40x increase could translate to an international market manifestation holding back XRP from its potential XRP price expectations in comparison to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Besides the 40x increase, EGRAG explored other possible price expectations using growth rates from other prominent cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum and Bitcoin. During its last market cycle, Ethereum recorded an impressive 50x gain, rising from $89 to an all-time high of 4,868. If XRP matches 58 multiple, it could reach a price target of $16 from its current lows. On the conservative end, if XRP only matches Bitcoin's last cycle multiplier at 21x, it would still bring its price up to $5.88. Although this target falls below EGRAG's 40x expectation, he noted it was possible. I'd still be happy with that. However, he maintains that a 40x or higher performance should be the baseline due to XRP's unique position in the regulatory front. Could XRP break the 40x ceiling? So meanwhile, EGRAG also speculated about a more ambitious outcome, suggesting that XRP could experience a 50x or even a 96x increase if market conditions are favorable. I get what you're saying here, and I'm wondering, because a lot of people are calling for a crash, like late next year. And I'm thinking about the whole when the Afghanistan war time happened. And it seems that all these wars are coming to an end. And we just had a huge period of a bull run. It was about a 10-year bull run we had. And I'm sat here now thinking, well, if China have come out saying they're favorable and they're looking forward to working with Trump, Ukraine and Russia are looking to stop fighting under Trump. Maybe we're going to go into a nice 4-year peace cycle. I'm hoping. So notably, these projections serve as possibilities rather than guarantees. Interestingly, in the short term, XRP has 19% over the past 24 hours to trade at 83.29. While the rest of the market is correcting, XRP is now the top gainer among the 100 largest assets. So let me know what you think about XRP and the price prediction below. Like, what do you think XRP can actually get to? I'm looking for me, it's $4. I'm happy with $4 because my dollar cost averaging, my whole bag is very cheap. I'm laughing in profit. My bag's doubled already, so I'm happy. So here we have spot Bitcoin ETF sees negative day with 400.6 million net outflows. So according to data from Soso Value, the 12 spot Bitcoin ETFs recorded net outflows of 400.67 million on Thursday, ending their positive run over the previous 6 trading days. People are going to take your profit. With inflows, there are going to come outflows. This isn't bad news. This is just expected. So I don't think anybody, it's not financial advice, but I don't think anybody should be stressing or going nuts. I think it's just what happens. So the majority of the outflows were led by Fidelity's FBTC, which logged outflows of 179.16 million. Its highest outflow day since May the 1st, when it recorded 191.1 million in outflows. ARK and 21 shares. ARK B followed closely with 161.72 million, X in the fund. Bitwise's BitB also contributed to the negative momentum with record outflows of 113.94 million. Its highest since launch day. Grayscale's GBTC and Mini Bitcoin Trust saw outflows of 69.59 million and 5.28 million respectively. Despite the negative flows experienced by these BTC ETFs, BlackRock IBIT recorded net inflows of 1.236 billion and hit a 6-day inflow streak that brought over 3.2 billion into the fund. So according to Analyst, Eric Balchunas, IBIT has already amassed over 40 billion in assets under management in just 211 days after its launch. The achievement positions IBIT among the top 1% of all exchange-traded funds by AUM, outperforming all 2,800 ETFs, including over the past decade, at only 10 months old. IBIT has also surpassed the iShares Gold Trust, its gold ETF counterpart, which currently manages approximately 333.41 billion in assets. And this is what I was saying, it's a multi-year story, and it's already destroyed gold. I think we will, not financial advice, but I think we're going to see in the future $1 million Bitcoin. Not like with this year or next year, but we will see it. So Van X Huddle saw modest inflows of 2.5 million on Thursday, while the remaining ETFs saw zero flows on the day. The total trading volume for the 12 Bitcoin ETFs stood at 4.82 billion on the 14th of November, lower than the record-breaking 8.7 billion volume seen the previous day. The outflows from Bitcoin ETFs came as Bitcoin's price dropped below 87,000 on Friday. The plunge followed remarks from Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, who stated that there was no urgency to implement interest rate cuts. This downturn left Bitcoin approximately 6,500 shy of its record high of 93,477 reached on November the 13th. So that was 2 days ago. So let me know what you think about Bitcoin price. I don't think this is going to be an issue. You know, at the end of the day, all that's happening right here now is people are taking profits. People are taking profits, and people are allowed to take profits. That's how you make money, is taking the profit. So it doesn't worry me whatsoever. Now, this is something I was surprised by. Dogwithat's X account hacked to promote meme coins report. So just be careful. I always say to people, be careful on X and just make sure you're safe. You know, don't jump into anything. And I'm never the first person to jump into anything. I always wait and see if somebody else is messing up first. So the account of a dog-themed meme coin, Dogwithat, hijacked on November the 14th to promote several Solana-based tokens on the platform. Across multiple now deleted posts and a rebranded profile description, crypto scammers attempted to inflate the price of 3 different meme coins: Pop with Nut, Moo, and Dog with Doge. Eagle-eyed community members were so quick to point out that the account was compromised, while Web3 security from Harpy confirmed that the hack, urging X users to avoid engaging with the fraudster's post. Two-factor authentication is not that hard. I don't understand how this keeps happening. Initially, attackers began posting about Moo, a meme coin created less than a month ago, along with its contract address, urging Dogwithat coins with over 115,000 followers to buy the meme coin. And that's disgusting. That's why you need to at least have two-factor authentication when you've got that many followers on your platform. It's ridiculous. I mean, look, these are the posts here. It's absolutely ridiculous. But the thing is, why would Dogwithat be shilling Moo? You know? So a lot of common sense comes into this as well, in my opinion. So shortly after the post, the token, which had been trading sideways, reached a new all-time high, according to DexGreen data. However, the rise was short-lived as the price dropped when bad actors liquidated their holdings. The other tokens, WIFD and Pop with Nut, both created less than 24 hours ago, shared a similar fate with massive price surges followed by a crash. At press time, both meme coins were down over 83% in the past 6 hours, with market caps of 12,000 and 37,000 respectively. Dogwithat developers had gained access to the account at the time of writing and reverted it to its original state, removing all traces of the scammer's activity. Despite the incident, WIF's price remained relatively stable, experiencing only minor correction of just 17%. Is that all? 17% in the past 24 hours. The decline, along with the several other meme coins, was primarily driven by BTC's 2.4% drop. The development comes days after WIF was listed on the prominent crypto exchange Coinbase, a milestone that pushed the token past the $4 mark for the first time since April and helped it post gains of over 50% in the last 7 days. This incident highlights a recurring trend of scammers inflating X accounts of prominent crypto projects, deceive cryptocurrency investors. On the September 19th, the X account of the virtual reality-focused project Decentraland was hacked to promote a fake airdrop that was originally a phishing campaign, draining victims' funds via approval phishing. So, like I say, these people who are running these projects, you're building all these projects and you can't do two-factor authentication. It's ridiculous. At the same time, blockchain investor Zach XBT also warned that several major X accounts, including Yahoo News, Yahoo News UK, Lenovo, India, Money Control, and People had been compromised to promote similar schemes. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, this is something we really want to get into. BRICS currency unveiled a new era in global finance. We've all known this was coming, and this is a trade that we could have all got into early and tried to front run it and tried to see what's happening and where is this going to go. You know, what's going to be the decentralized system that's going to link both of the systems. Sorry, I lost my words there. Systems, right? Because you're going to have the SWIFT, you're going to have the West, and you're going to have BRICS. So a new chapter in global finance has begun as BRICS unveils a mock-up of its long-anticipated currency. The summit in Kazan sees leaders embracing a model poised to challenge the current economic order. This currency mock-up prominently features flags of the member countries, signifies a unified front as these nations strive for economic synergy. The currency could serve as a tool to promote multipolarity on the world stage. The significance of the BRICS currency. The unveiling of a mock-up of the BRICS currency at the summit in Kazan, Russia, marks a pivotal moment for the alliance. This event symbolizes the advancement of the BRICS nations towards establishing a unified economic front, featuring the flags of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The currency embodies the solidified cooperation. Its design, showcasing these nations connected in the circle, is indicative of their collective vision. On the reverse side of the note, additional flags of potentially interested countries such as Mexico, Egypt, Nigeria, and Bahrain are visible. This inclusion suggests an expansion of the alliance not only in name but in economic participation. The shared goal of a multipolar world, as articulated by various members, is becoming tangible through these developments. So, Xi Jinping's historic announcement. During the summit, Chinese President Xi Jinping made a notable announcement about the bloc's new payment system. His words highlighted the urgent need to revamp the international financial architecture. The proposed reforms aim to better align with the growing economic influence of emerging economies within BRICS. Jinping's emphasis on a new payment mechanism underscores the desire for financial systems that reflect changes in the global economic power balance. His speech at the summit underscored the necessity for BRICS to lead this transformation, positioning itself as a counterbalance to traditional Western economic dominance. Yeah, because basically when America put the money printer on, it just annoys everything, right? Everybody's buying power goods now. So blockchain-based BRICS pay system. And this is what I'm saying to you. And if you're not paying attention to this, if you're not paying attention to the news and you're bothered about, oh, the mic's annoying you, right? I changed the mic. But even then, if you didn't listen to the content, you deserve to miss out on the opportunity. It's not financial advice, but this news has been here for a long time, and people have been bringing it to you every day. So the forthcoming blockchain-based BRICS pay system, I want to say that again to make sure you heard it, the forthcoming blockchain-based BRICS pay system is anticipated to revolutionize international trade. This new system offers an alternative to Western financial infrastructure like SWIFT by adopting blockchain technology. BRICS countries are poised to enhance transparency and efficiency in cross-border transactions. Ripple, just saying. The initiative aligns with the bloc's de-dollarization strategy, which aims to reduce reliance on the US dollar. Over the past year, this strategy has gained momentum, reflecting BRICS' broader ambition to redefine global trade dynamics, expecting to complement the upcoming BRICS currency. This payment system showcases the bloc's commitment to innovation. It seeks to lay the groundwork for a future where financial sovereignty is a reality for its members. And this is why I'm so bullish on this currency, the potential and challenges of a gold-backed currency. I think it's going to be backed by something. It's got to be backed by something because it can't just be another weak dollar. The reports indicate that the BRICS currency might be backed by gold, aiming to still invert value and stability. Currently, gold is experiencing a peak in value. Well, we just had a bit of a dump, actually. It's a strategic choice for this new currency. The proposed backing system compromises a mix of 40% gold and 40% local currencies like the Chinese yuan, Russian ruble, and Indian rupee, which in turn, I suppose, will actually strengthen their currencies as well. This blend seeks to balance stability with flexibility, leveraging the strengths of both gold and regional economies. Challenges remain as integrating multiple local currencies requires creating an adaptable economic framework, yet the potential benefits for members states could catalyze economic independence and growth. So yeah, let me know what you think about the BRICS currencies below. Let me know what you think about the new one. Is it going to pass the dollar? Is it going to challenge the dollar? Do you think it's going to be adopted? Like I do, because I think that most currencies are fed up with giving the dollar all the power, giving America all the power. You know, America went very, very left, so far left that it came back round right. So I think now where we are, it wouldn't be so bad if the dollar was just constantly dominant. But the thing is, when it goes around and everything's left and you're just giving money away because that's what everybody wants, the same outcome, equality of outcome, not equality of choice, then it ruins your economy. And this was huge news that for some reason just goes under the radar. Bitcoin surpassed silver again. Will it hit 100K? I think we pretty much know the answer to that now. So Bitcoin, the world's most prominent digital currency, reached a historic milestone this Monday with its market capitalization surpassing that of silver. The cryptocurrency soared to a value of 1.75 trillion, pushing past silver's 1.732 trillion and solidifying its position as the world's 8th largest asset. The remarkable achievement came, I think it's going to be number one day. I generally do. I think it's baked into how it runs. If you don't know, get to know. The remarkable achievement came as Bitcoin's price surged to 89,560 before easing slightly, with an impressive 9% jump on the day, driven by strong institutional interest and growing momentum in spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds. Bitcoin's rally continued to capture investor attention worldwide, outpacing silver, the second triumph in 2024. This marks the second time Bitcoin has outperformed silver's market cap in 2024, with previous instances occurring in March, while silver, traditionally viewed as a stable store of value, has faced a 6.24% decline over the past week. Bitcoin has climbed approximately 30% over the same period and has now flipped even Vanguard total stock market ETF. Ta-da! So now it is the 8th most valuable asset on the planet, and you could have bought this for 15,000, 25,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000. I get frustrated, right? The reason why I get so frustrated because I've been even saying to my family for so long, cryptocurrency, trying to explain it. I don't understand it. And you just think, why don't you just watch a video and explain it? I'm telling you, this can change your life, but you do nothing. The rapid appreciation reflects a shift in investor sentiment as Bitcoin garners acceptance among mainstream and institutional investors, with its appeal increasingly likened to precious metals like silver. Bitcoin is evolving from a speculative asset to one recognized by traditional markets and a valuable store of value. So we already know about that, so I'm not going to go into that. So this is something I did really want to get into. So, supposedly, 18 states sue the SEC over unconstitutional overreach of digital assets. The complaint was filed Thursday afternoon in collaboration with crypto advocacy group Fund DeFi, which advocates for sound policy in the decentralized finance. This guy, right, is an absolute menace. Gary Gensler is a menace, and that is, we're going to get into this as well, right? So this guy's a menace. I mean, he's going to be gone soon, right? And that's all we're bothered about. He's going to be gone soon. That's going to be great. But Yeah, oh, and we're going to get into some more Gary Gensler news after. But this dude is an absolute menace. He's been terrible for the cryptocurrency markets. He hasn't protected investors. What about the investors that invested in XRP and then he drops his false lawsuit, which he's lost, which has damaged every single one? They needed to get rid of this guy ages ago. And in my opinion, Trump saying he was going to get rid of him locked in a lot of votes because for a long time people have been tired of this idiot, for lack of a better term. So on Thursday afternoon, 18 states filed to sue the Securities and Exchange Commission and its 5 commissioners, accusing them of unconstitutional overreach and unfair persecution of the $3 trillion cryptocurrency industry under the leadership of agency chief Gary Gensler, Fox Business has learned. Led by Kentucky attorney General Russell Coleman, the lawsuit was jointly filed in the Kentucky District in partnership with 17 other Republican attorney generals from Nebraska, Tennessee, West Virginia, Iowa, Texas, Mississippi, Montana, Arkansas, Ohio, Kansas, Missouri, Indiana, Utah, Louisiana, South Carolina, Oklahoma, and Florida. The complaint, which filed in collaboration with crypto advocacy group DeFi Education Fund, which advocates for sound policy in the decentralized finance space. Notably, the lawsuit alleges that the agency's industry-wide crackdown on US cryptocurrencies is inconstitutional because it violates fundamental principles of federalism, which ensures the government agencies operate within their constitutional defined roles. Gensler, in his capacity as chair, has said the majority of cryptocurrencies aside from Bitcoin and Ether are securities and fall under the SEC's purview. His position, which the state argues is a broad interpretation of securities law, has resulted in the agency's enforcement division bringing a myriad of lawsuits against major industry players like exchanges, Coinbase and Kraken, blockchain payment firm Ripple, and software tech companies Consensus, among many others, from allegedly violating securities law by selling registered securities on their platforms. The assertion by Gensler has been met with fervent pushback from the industry, its legal advocates, including the 18 state AGs, as well as many other members of Congress who believe he's extending the agency's reach far beyond the boundaries Congress intended. Given the lack of clear rules and an ordained regulatory body, crypto participants have been operating in what the AGs describe as regulatory limbo. The SEC did not respond to a request for comment. What a surprise. Gensler defends his actions against the industry during a speech at the Practicing Law Institute's 56th Annual Institute on Securities Regulation conference on Thursday. Court after court, he agreed with our actions to protect investors and rejected all arguments that the SEC cannot enforce the law when securities are being offered, whatever their form, he said. Yeah, that's a bit different from this, isn't it, Gary? So I want to move on to this. Breaking. Gary Gensler releases statement suggesting he may be leaving the SEC. Bye, Gary. Bye, Gary. This is great news. Oh, a minute, let me give this a like. So, before I close, I want to say something. This is what he said, right? Remarkable SEC. So before I close, I want to say something about the SEC and its staff. Pathetic. It's a remarkable agency. The staff and commission are deeply mission-driven, focused on protecting investors, maintaining fair, orderly, and efficient markets, and facilitating capital formation. So what about ETHgate then, Gary? What about suing Ripple, Gary? What about the library case, Gary? What about suing Kraken twice, Gary? The lawyers, accountants, economists, policy experts, and other staff generally could make more money working somewhere else. Then please do, because we don't want you here. It's ridiculous. They choose to work on behalf of the public sector here at the SEC. They choose to work for Elizabeth Warren and their lapdogs. It's been a great honor to serve with them, doing the people's work and ensuring that our capital markets remain the best in the world. So, like he said, it's been a great honor to serve with them. Been, past tense. People are saying he might quit today. Like and subscribe, because if he quits today, I'm gonna bring this to you as soon as possible. So Sam and Jane Gensler, my mom and dad, never worked in finance or even completed college. When they invested their savings, our family benefited from the securities markets. Common sense rules of the road. There's no common sense in what you're doing to crypto, you ugly block-jawed idiot. The SEC's effective administration or well-regulated securities markets promotes trust in what brings investors and issuers to the markets, like fans to a football game. I don't even care what he's got to say. No, I'll finish it for you guys. It's what underpins the world's largest capital markets. It's what has contributed to our nation's greatest economic success the last 90 years. I've been proud to serve with my colleagues at the SEC who day in and day out work to protect America's families on the highways of finance, as long as you're not into crypto. So yeah, I mean, I've been proud to serve with my colleagues at the SEC. It seems like he's going. People are saying he might go today. Let me know what you think in the comments. If he doesn't go today, when do you think he'll go? When do you think he'll be out? And what do you think is going to happen to the price of crypto? I think when we actually get the news he's gone, I think XRP is going to explode, and we don't even have the court case gone yet. Even though, I mean, because one thing that confuses me, I get what people are saying, right? They're waiting for him to go, but let's not forget that the Ripple lawsuit came in a Trump presidency, right? Trump wasn't always this favorable for crypto, and I do believe that he saw it as a way to manipulate and win the election. But with his family actually getting more into crypto, I do also think that his mind has been changed. Now he understands and knows more what it is. I think he was fooled with this whole sort of anti-crypto brigade that doesn't exist. So, but I mean, this is some crazy news today. Crazy news today. But from you seeing the video, if you did see the video yesterday where it said Bernstein have just said buy as much as you can. So I'm continuing to buy. I genuinely believe we're going to have a next year is going to be still decent as long as we don't have any other sort of bad black swan events. But in terms of macroeconomics, we're setting up for a huge amount of just good events. Just good events. Even when it comes down to, like I was saying, Ukraine and Russia stopping the fighting, like what's happening with Palestine, they're looking to stop. It's just looking really good, like cryptocurrency regulation, Trump coming in, interest rates lowering down, everything's just setting itself up. Especially like I said with XRP, if Ripple go IPO, Ripple RUSD, there's so much in the market, BRICS currencies, like macroeconomic wise, it's just setting up to look pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, so like and subscribe. Please let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know what you think to the content. You can donate down below, links in the description, and I will see you very soon.